better. Okay. Can you see me? Yes, I can see me. We're alive. All right, we'll tilt that up a bit. There, that looks nice. Yeah, we're not using the big light. I don't know. Is it mood lighting? I don't know. It's very well lit in here. Is this too bright? You know, that's actually, see, now you can see me better, but you can't really see the pots and pans. I'm going to go with that one. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Hey, so I just boiled a bunch of noodles. Now, we've been talking about tuna casserole, you guys. Let me get the box. So, we've been talking about making tuna casserole, tuna casserole. And a lot of people are going, tuna casserole. Right, tuna casserole. How do you make tuna casserole, right? It's like elbow macaroni, just elbow macaroni and tuna, and what is it? And it's cream of mushroom soup, right? That's what you do. And you put peas, tired old canned peas in it, and like potato chips. No, we're not doing that. No. First of all, we're going to mix it up. Shells. I got the shells, which are fun. So, first thing you do with your tuna casserole, you can do it with rice, you can do it with macaroni, but pick a different pasta. What kind of pasta do you like? Do you like penne? Do you like rigatoni? Do you like the little bow ties? Or do you like shells? I like shells. Wait, here's one now. Look, these guys, the little shells. I love these. Look at some shells. Make it a little different. Definitely can't beat the tuna. I, of course, like the classic albacore, solid white in water. No oil. Do not use cream of mushroom soup. You can, if you really want to use, but here's what you do. If you must use cream of mushroom soup, go to the store and look for this one. It's getting pictures of garlic. Cream of mushroom with roasted garlic. Yes, they make this. You can get cream of mushroom soup with roasted garlic. It tastes completely different. If you must make tuna casserole with soup, use the garlic flavor one. Okay, just at least do that for yourself. Now, but we're not doing that. No, we're putting the cans of soup away. Where's my garlic? Speaking of, because we have fresh garlic. So what am I doing? So I boiled it. So the first thing we're doing instead of soup is, I know it is, it's so crazy. I know it's all backwards. I have melted a stick of butter here, almost a whole stick, because we're going to make classic white sauce. I showed you how to make white sauce when I showed you how to make macaroni and cheese. I did. So you need gotta have a whisk, good to have like wooden spoon, scrapey thing, butter, flour, milk. These are the building blocks of the white sauce. Now you want to use this so you don't get clumps in your flour. Making sure this is nice and warm. And have more. Okay, so we have butter. I'm gonna put a little heat on here. Not too much, because it's already melted. The stove's all hot. You know, heating things up here. So what do we do? We take the flour and we put it in the little sifter guy because that helps keep them up. And then the other thing we do is whiskey. So I'm going to turn on a little heat. And this is how you make white sauce. La, la, la. Stir. Whisk. It's a lot of butter. Ooh, I can add a lot of flour to this thing. I can. In fact, this oven is so darn hot right now. Turn it off. Right? So it starts doing weird things right away. You can see this? Can you see that? You can see that. It gets thick. It's starting to get weird. It doesn't just look like plain old flour. Low. You got to watch the heat on this. Very low. But you'll need a surprisingly large amount of flour because it absorbs it. It does. It totally absorbs it. It's very miraculous. It's the miracle of white sauce. We love that. Move closer, as Hannibal Lecter would say. So yeah, so there you go. Sifty, whiskey. Sifty, whiskey. Now it's getting there. What you want is equal amounts. If you're putting in 2 tablespoons of butter, it's 2 tablespoons of flour. I got like 6 tablespoons of butter, so like 6 tablespoons. Because if I need to make a lot, I forget, I whip up those shells, and it's like so much. Now look at this, it's solidified. This is also, by the way, yes, it's sauce, white sauce. This is also the beginnings of cream puffs and eclairs. You do this to make cream puffs and eclairs, and then you add eggs, but that part gets really complicated. But so there we are. Now what am I doing with this solidified mass of goo? Milk! Now the milk, one would think, would simply thin it out. It does, sort of, but it also weirdly thickens it. I know that makes absolutely no sense at all, does it? But here we go. We're going to be adding milky milk, just a little at a time. Here's a mess going on there. And now, here we go. Oh, mix up. This is looking very nice. Look at that. Oh, well, it looks kind of gross now, actually. But there we go. Oh, look, it's turning into sauce. There we go. Not too much. And as soon as we heat it, it starts getting thick again. Oh, my God, I need more milk. More milk, more milk. There we go. Come on, y'all. Oh, look at that. See, now, look at that. Sauce. It's turning into, look how it gets so thick. The thick stuff gets on the bottom, and that's when you need the scrapey wooden spoon to get all of it as it's thickening, like solidifying on the bottom of the bowl. And as you see there, it's getting very, very thick. That's good. That's good. We wanted to do that. Stir, 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 stir. And you don't want it to clot. This is the only part that's hard, because we're making white sauce from scratch, which is cool. Is that we make sure, I gotta turn the heat off or it's just gonna, weirdly, heat and liquid, which should make it thinner, it just keeps making it thicker. It's craziness. So, yeah, we're seriously gonna need like all that milk. But this is good, because we need a lot. Because I made like the whole box. I made the whole box of shells. I did. I just made so much. Yeah, there we go. Now that's whippa. Oh, to heck with it. Like, yeah. And we may add more milk after this, just to get it thinned out. There you go. Because it's just the eternally perpetual motion of thickening. A little more warm there. It's a little warm. Look at that. And now it's sort of like silky, creamy. But you watch, it'll just start getting thick again. It'll just start getting thick. I love my, someone said Revere. I love my Revere ware. It's like steel, and it's got the copper bottoms. It's got a copper bottom. Conducts heat beautifully. It really is quite good. So look at this. It's thickening up again. It is totally thickening up again. Thicken. Yes. There we go. Ooh. Ah. There we go. That's nice. Now I'm setting that aside. What am I doing? Now this is the pot that the pasta was in. I'm going to set that aside. Clang. Okay, so now what? Now this is where it gets interesting. Everything's hot right now because I had the oven on. Hotsy-totsy. So, oh, look at this. I'm actually going to use, yes, my actual French, well, it's a Dutch oven, but my French enameled stainless steel thingy. Yes, finally. So, we're actually going to use this. What are we doing with it? Well, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil. A little bit. So, I'm going to turn this on. Now, again, not too high. You want it to warm up. You want it to warm up slowly. So, what am I doing? Well, what do you normally put in a tuna casserole? You put celery and onions, yes. But you don't want to put them in raw. That's for the salad. You want raw celery and raw onions in a salad. But a casserole, you've got to cook the onion and the celery a little bit first. So the flavors will render. So I have that. Hop. I already chopped stuff. It's like a cooking show. I chopped stuff up. So the first thing I did was I chopped up some garlic, because you know I just can't make anything without adding garlic, can I? No. And I chopped some onions. I'm just going to say, I would say it's like half a cup, maybe. I am a huge fan of celery. Bob says I'm crazy. He always talks about, the celery lobbies. Love my celery. I think it's good for you. I don't know. Maybe it's good for you. I have no idea. I'll throw that across the room. Whee! Different spoon. Oh, it's this spoon. I want this one. So we've got a little olive oil in here, just a little bit. And we have all this garlic, onion, and celery in here. Now, I'm cooking it up in here because I'm going to make the whole thing in here. It's like one of those magical one-pan meals. Like as if you were making it the easy way with the soup. So that is going to saute. It's going to saute, you see, very lightly. So we have the tuna, we have spices and things. So here, what else are we adding? Now, Did I not say peas? No, we're not going to do that. Because peas are, of course, the classic to put in the tuna casserole. Everybody puts peas. What if you don't want peas? This is what I need. Jazz things up. So we're going to jazz things up. What are we going to put? You could put peas. You could put broccoli. You could put lima beans, corn, green beans. You can put literally anything in here. What if we put, look at your comments, loving this. What if we put asparagus? Asparagus? But asparagus, normally, you have to steam it and it's hard. No. Asparagus. Someone said mushrooms? Yes, you can mushrooms. Take the asparagus. Like tilt it down a little here. You can see what we're doing. You see what we're doing here? Good. Yeah. Put the bag in there. Yeah. You want to take these and you want to cut off the tips. Asparagus tips. But you're going to use these. But first what you want the tips. You have to throw that in. Tra-la-la-la-la. And get all them little tippy guys, because we love those. And throw those in with the celery and the onion and whatnot. And then we're going to chop up like the rest of it, because it's awesome. Come here, you little guys. I need the asparagus stick. Now, you can get frozen asparagus. You can go to Trader Joe's and get this marvelous grilled frozen asparagus, which is actually really cheap. I splurged, and got this fresh stuff. There we go. And now you want to take little teeny tiny pieces. Little teeny tiny pieces. Like little dots. Little dots. Oh, look, it's sizzling now, finally. And then put it down. Ooh, that's starting to smell really good, by the way. There, look at that. Ooh, these hard stems, I'm trying to this way. Yeah. So now, look at that. We have all these little pieces of asparagus here, which I'm going to, throw it again in the pot. Throw it in the pot. Not the big pieces. Throw it the big pieces. Little pieces. We throw them in the pot. Stir, stir, stir. Yes. And so we have this kind of veggie mix here of celery and onion and some, a little more. And we're actually going to have a little water, because we want it to saute. We don't want it to fry. We totally want it to saute. And as you see, they sort of get clear. It's very nice. A little water with that. Water? Do we need water? We need a little water. A teeny tiny bit of water. And add a little bit of water. Oops, sizzle, sizzle, yes. There you go. And that's going to cook those up beautifully. Cook, I love you. Oh, that's lovely. In fact, we're going to shove this onto the other burner here to make way, because we're going to play with that sauce some more. Yes. So, Mr. Sauce. Come here, Mr. Sauce. Mr. Sauce, well, you're not very thick yet. Still, Mr. Sauce. So that can be back there. A little heat. There we go. Lower, medium, right about there. Yeah. Now I want this a little thicker. But I'm going to do things to it. Now, what do we want our tuna casserole, look at that, to taste like? Because we want it to be tasty. One of the things I add to practically everything is Worcestershire. They call it Worcester sauce. Or you can just call it Lee and Parents, because that's Lee and Parents. You want to add some of this to the sauce. I don't know, a couple of teaspoons. I put it in everything. It's really good. It's so good. It really is. It's fabulous. I put it in so many things. I just cannot resist. Oh yeah, there you go. Thicken that up. Hello. Thick. Then we have the usual things that one would want in a casserole. Come on, you. There you go. Sizzle, you guys. Pepper. Now, this is fancy pepper. This is from France. There's 5 different kinds of pepper in here, but it's delicious. Not too much, but okay. Yeah. Now, if you like, remember we talked about paprika. We love paprika. This is smoked paprika. You have to be very careful because it's actually spicy, but it's delicious. So just put a little. Then any kind of herbs. What kind of herbs do you like? Oh, it's going to get thick on me. Don't you thicken up on me that fast. Whoa, dude. Whiska, whiska. Mr. Whisk. I had to turn the heat off and grab a whisk. Thicken up on me. Yeah. It got like excited by all the spices and started thickening up on me. Which is good. Thicken, thicken, thicken. Yeah. La, 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 la. I like Italian seasoning. If you bouquet garni, whatever herb mix you dig, we love that. And because, like I said, we're a little funky with this, it's a little different, asparagus and the different flavors, I'm going to add dill. I think dill is good. Yes, dill. What? Dill. Look at that. Oh man, does that smell good. Does it need more garlic? I know we chopped up some garlic, but we have a little grindy garlic here, so that's fun. Oh yeah, this smells amazing now. That's getting quite thick. And the more I heat it, the thicker it wants to get, which is great. And these guys are sizzling up nicely. So grab a spoonful of this so you can see what's happening. Look, burp. The onions are clear. They're like, so it's almost translucent. It's cooked. So it's not raw onions in your food. It's lightly cooked. I'm going to turn it down a little. Lightly cooked onions and celery and asparagus. Oh yeah, that smells so good. But you know, it's just, you know what really makes sauce good and makes it thick, and I can't resist, again, I put it in everything, Parmesan. You're going to want to put Parmesan like on top of it once you make it, but it's also really good to have Parmesan in the sauce. Because this is the basis of the sauce for macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and that's really thickening up now. Gotta scrape all the thick stuff off the sides. Look at that. Ooh, no lumps, no lumps. Gotta use the whisk. Do not want lumps. No lumps, please. There we go. Oh yeah, with the Parmesan cheese, this is getting nicely thick. Oh, look at that. Roasting. Someone just mentioned they roast asparagus in their oven. That's awesome. Yes, that's delicious. You can buy frozen asparagus at Trader Joe's. $1.99, $2.99. They have grilled asparagus. It's all frozen. It's delicious, and it's like $2. I paid more than that for the fresh, I'm afraid. And it's really delicious. You barely cook it, and it tastes like fresh. It's really, really good. So I highly recommend that. Yummers. Now, like I said, I got these here shells I'm whipping up. I have all this tuna, all this fancy sauce stuff. Yeah, just scrape. Scrape. Careful, got a lump there. That's trying to be a lump. You can't be lumps in here. No lumps. There are no lumps allowed in the sauce. No. We're being very fancy. But I know, tuna casserole is often a thing we make when we have a lot of people to feed in the house and not a lot of cash, because been there. Okay, I can testify to this. Sometimes we find ourselves with a lot of people to feed and not that much money. And so we figure out how to make fantastic things like casseroles. You can make a huge batch of this, like I said, and you can use any vegetable. I'm just saying, as long as you saute your celery and onions, and if you use the cream of mushroom soup, just get the cream of mushroom with garlic. It'll be better. And you can add more shells or whatever pasta. And I'm going to put 2 whole cans of tuna in this. But I know, sometimes we need to stretch the tuna. I know, believe me, I know. Hamburger helper, done it, yeah. But this, at least, will make it more exciting. It won't have a boring taste. Let me turn that oven back on, because we're almost ready to do stuff here. So this is now thick and gooey and tastes like stuff. What does it taste like? But we're not done. Oh, we're so not done. Okay. Oh my God. Now that is spicy. It's delicious, but as always, it needs something. This is where I get funky. Lemon juice. Lemon juice. Yes, I'm making a creamy lemon sauce. Creamy lemon sauce and asparagus in a tuna casserole. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now, again, You got to be careful here. I'm going to do a little scrapey action because I know it's trying to clot on me. No clotting allowed. I'm going to stir. Yes. Go. And we're going to add. Now you got to be careful because it's milk and stuff. So you got to be careful, you know, because things want to clot on you. Super low. Yeah. Little at a time, and then you gotta whisk like mad, because you don't want it to just sit there and curdle. It's gotta be blended with all that milk and butter and flour. Oh yeah, it's doing it. Oh wow. And then with the added heat, it's thickening again. Because you don't want it to get too thin, You want it to be enough of it. Whoa, dude. Because right now, it's really sweet. The flour, the sweet butter, the milk, very sweet. And this lemon is going to take the edge off that action. Now what's happening? I need a spoon! Yeah, this spoon will do. Okay. Tiny spoon so I don't get germs. Ooh. Oh yeah, so I smell the lemon. That's it. Dill. Lemon and dill, like you would put on like salmon. And that's another thing. Several people have said, I don't like tuna. Not a problem. Yes, you can make it with chicken. You know what you can make it with? Salmon. Tinned salmon. You can make it with tinned salmon. You can make it with anything. There's vegetarian things you can make it with. Make it with tofu. I don't care. Lemon. Look how one more. Go crazy. Lemon juice in your white sauce and dill. Now it's a whole other thing. Now what? Well, tuna. Like I said, this comes here. The thing with the veggies. Tuna. I am doing 2 cans. I put this earlier. Huzzah! Get in there. Doesn't want to come out. Come on, you. There we go. It doesn't want to come out of the can. Get out. Come on, you little devil. There we go. Come on. There you go. Arr, tuna. And I'm going to break it up a little. But see, that's the lovely albacore in water. I know that you can also get the chunk. I don't like the oil, the water. But yeah, if you need to, the chunk is cheaper. But oh, that albacore white is so good, so good. There we go. Come on, you. Come on out. Hey, where are the cats? Shouldn't they be going crazy? No, they don't like people food. They're very strange. Cats do not like people food. So 2 whole cans of that. Yeah. And we're going to hack it up a little. Whee! And we're going to mix it with all them veggies and garlic and asparagus. There we go. Now, see, right now, this looks like a salad, for God's sake. So I'm going to show it to you real quick because it's lovely here. Look, it looks like a salad right now. I could eat that, but wait, no. Yes. Oh, tasty. We have the sauce. Whoa. That nice and thick too. Break up those chunks of tuna. Spread them out. Yes. Oh my God, that looks good. Okay. Now it's a little messy. Yeah, looks good. Right. Whoa. Dude. Okay, right now this looks kind of gross actually, but hey. There you go. But now what happens? So, now you take your noodles. I rinse that. I'm sticking my noodles. Unstick my noodles there. You take your noodles here. And like I said, maybe it's penne, maybe it's rigatoni, maybe it's bow ties, maybe you can do it with rice too, there's a whole other thing with rice. Maybe it's sketty, I don't know, but I'm going with shells. You can do whatever you want. And that's the plan, is that it tastes different. Just that it's different. It's not the plain old, same old elbow macaroni and, mushrooms. Look at this. Whoa, dude, yes. Mix up. And yes, you can put mushrooms in, if you like that sort of thing. Like I said, you can do this. Those crab trees, you can make it with crab. You can make it with absolutely anything. Do a big stir. Whoa. Dude. Okay, right away, this is looking amazing. I want the rest of the sauce out there. I put a little milk in here because I need all of this lemony sauce out of this pan. So if I have to add a little milk to scrape it out, I will. I will. I turned on the oven. 350 is good because you do want it to bake for a little bit. There we go. Get that in there. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Get all of that because you don't want to miss out on any of that moisture and that fabulously lemony, garlicky dill sauce. Okay, this is fantastic. Well, this is better than I thought it was going to be. Let's stir, 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 stir. Yes. Wow, that's a lot. It's good. By the way, Bob really likes this. We made a little test run of it last night, and he was like, is there more? So it was a hit. Now, all right, didn't I smooth that out? I'll bring you in here. I can show you this. Now, what goes on? Look at this. We are going to put this, holy moly, in the oven. What do you put on top? Now, I had a cousin who was like, I put crumbled potato chips on top. I was like, ew, I don't put crumbled potato chips. I do put, get in there, a little bit of Parmesan on top. And if you really want to get crunchy, you can put something on there. The whole potato chip thing, I don't get that. I have these, though. I have Progressive Italian-style breadcrumbs. Again, it's a little flavor. And when you go at the end to brown it up a little, you'll have a little crunchy topping, if you like that sort of thing. Now I'm going to put a lid on this at first because I want it to stay moist and get hot. Then I'm going to take the lid off and let the top get brown. So we're going to do that. So we're going to put this sucker in the oven. Not too hot. Like I said, right now, 350 is plenty. Oh man, that's heavy. In you go. Get a little bastard. Okay. And then, well, wait a minute. Are we going to wait how long for this to be done? But no. Okay. It's in at 350. I gave it 15 minutes, checked it. I wound up doing it about just under 30 minutes. And then I did like 10 minutes with the top open so that it could get like a little brown. It's fantastic. So what happens then if it's done? Then what do you get? You get this, which has been sitting here. Because I made this last night. And you can see, look, it's brown on top with the Italian breadcrumbs. And what is it like? Well, you may ask. I throw things off the table here. Fork. We need a fork. And I have one right here. So, mind you, this is insanely hot right now. You should be warned. It's very hot. Put this over here. Make a little room. Yes. Ooh, I need a big scoop. I need like a scoop for this, don't I? All right. Scoopy, Scoopy. There's my knife. There's some spare asparagus. Ha! Did I say that? I really did. I just said spare asparagus. That's hilarious. Okay, so Scoopy, Scoopy. Yes, that's it. This will do. Wow, this is really hot. Need a good puddle. Star Wars. Whoa, dude! Look at this. Oh my God! Whoa, steaming hunk of tuna casserole. Wow! Now, look, here we go. This is blazing hot. Look, can you see how hot it is? The steam is coming off. I might possibly burn myself if I tried eating this right away. But as you see, there's tuna, there's asparagus, there's the lovely shells in a lemony sauce. It is so hot, I'm going to burn my face off. Wait. Oh, but that smells so good. Okay, wait. Cool. You need to cool. We'll burn ourselves to a crisp. Put this in the sink. There you go. And here we go. Put this on the table because, yikes! That is hot. So, boom, shakalaka. We'll take this over here. All right. Now, this is eventually going to cool down slightly. Let's try it now. Nom nom nom. Okay. This is so good. Does it taste like tuna casserole? There's celery, there's onion, there's tuna. So it has those flavors where I go, yeah, it's tuna casserole. But there's all these other spices. And it's not that cloying. Because you know when you just use the cream of mushroom soup? Or it's plain? It's okay. But it's like, it's kind of gooey and cloying. It's plain. It's drab. It's drab. And the white sauce can be quite sweet with all that, the butter and the milk. But the lemon, it just gives it a whole other flavor. In fact, you don't even notice it right away. You're like, what am I eating? Oh, my God, there's lemon. And the dill, oh my. Oh man, big hunk of tuna here. It's hot, but I want that hunk of tuna. Mmm! Oh, it's so hot, but it's so good. I can't stop eating. Oh, the dill. I just tasted the dill. Oh, dill. You ever put dill in a tuna salad? Look, if you do nothing else different with your tuna salad except put dill in it, you're going to have a whole other tuna salad. So use a different pasta. Make a different sauce. Don't use use cream of chicken instead of cream of mushroom. Use cream of celery. Use cream of anything. Use cream of mushroom with the garlic. Make a white sauce. Add lemon. Add dill. Make it exciting. Just take things and mix them up. Take the old recipes from the 50s that were boring and add something else entirely. This is lemon, garlic, dill, shells, fabulous tuna casserole that does not taste like a tuna casserole at all. At all. This tastes at all like any tuna casserole you have ever eaten, and it's freaking delicious. All right, I'm gonna go wait for this to cool off, and then I'm going to hoover up this whole bowl because it's freaking delicious. And there's obviously now a huge one in the oven. Bob's like, there's gonna be more of this when I get home. I'm like, yes there is. So there you are, and look, it was, how hard was that? It wasn't hard. The hard chopping thing, that was like the hard part. All right. So you guys, I will be doing more. And remember, what's it? Ooh, Wednesday. Wednesday is it? We're doing the thing. Thursday. Say that. We're doing the thing about my mom. So that's going to be fun. I will see you then. Okay. Bye.